2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome everyone to the greatest show on grass. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the opening round of the WM Phoenix Open. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Beam. And out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. And Beamer, before we take in all the action out on the course, just a few thoughts on TPC Scottsdale that has quite a bit of action around it.
You know, look, it's so funny to talk about because, yes, we know what 16 is like. We know what 17 is like. We know all the interesting and fun things that go on around there. But don't kid yourself. This is still a pretty darn good test of golf. I mean, you get some really tough holes, you know, holes 5 through 8 on the front 9 that'll capture your attention. And then you got a couple of ones, 11 through 14 on the back 9 that can come up and bite you. But I tell you what, I know players love playing here. The golf course always in great shape. It's just, you know, you got to keep your mind on the golf and what's inside the ropes instead of outside the ropes, and that's sometimes impossible.
Now to the first hole.
Could not be more perfect.
Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Well, that'll work there. TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening 3.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. That's inside the house of opportunity. This putt coming up is for birdie. And that should secure the par on this one. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
And that would have tied the lead for this player. Disappointing to say the least.
Let's head to the second hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Rich, and your thoughts on the tee shot?
It's a blind landing area out there, Luke. You can't quite see where your golf ball lands. You know there's some bunkers on the right-hand side. You just don't know how far out they do come. A little more room to the left than you can't see, but it's a difficult tee shot all in all.
This is his second shot. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
Oh, that is a touch of class from the sand. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. All right, Rich, we found our first par 5 of the day, the third hole.
There's not a par 5 that I don't think is very sexy, and this one is an all-American beauty. Just miss that bunker on the left-hand side or the rough on the right, and you can just bomb it down there and have a short second shot in.
Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. Let's find out what's happening over at the 5th hole. Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Just a stroke behind the leader.
This one is chewing fiber.
That one almost went in the hole. Well, he made an explosive start to his professional career, put a couple of majors already in the kit bag. He's clean cut, he's fresh, he flushes his irons. There's a lot to like about Colin Morikawa, isn't there?
There is. I mean, straight out of college, winning early before he even had his PGA Tour card. And you're like, you know what? This guy's got some game. And then as we quickly found out, major championships later, he's got a lot of game. And, you know, it looks like he's, I wouldn't say robotic, because that's not the right word. He's tenacious in what he does, but it looks the same the entire time. But inside, his gears are working. He's really out there hitting different shots, different targets, working the ball, you know, usually left to right, you know, a 5-yard or a 6-yard. I mean, he's that exacting. He's one of those players you look at and you're going, no, I don't want to play with him. No, don't put him near the lead with me. No, stop that.
Not bad. Well, it looks like that flag's cut all the way in that back right shelf. You like that whole location?
Players and caddies would know they're going to stick it back there one day, and that's a dream for them. It's so easy to access. You just got a little hollow area back there that will actually take the golf ball and work it towards that flagstick. You find the green, you're going to have a good chance of making an eagle here.
This is a lengthy putt here. John, have you got a read on this one?
It's moving up the hill to the left. Let's see what happens.
Ah. 4 feet to the cup. He's in a share of 5th position. Well, hopefully coming off the back of a birdie, Rich, we find ourselves on the first short hole of the day, the 4th.
Yeah, tough little par 3, though. That green sits up above the teeing area just a little bit, and the green chases away from the players as well. It's really tough to get it super close. Finding the green, not a problem.
That's tidy. And this putt to move into a tie for 2nd. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
Oh, what a putt. And that will take him to 1 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, standing on the 5th tee. No real sight lines. Just get up there and strike one down the middle.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
Wow. We let the big dog eat on that one.
Woof.
Well, it feels like we're licking our lips standing in the middle of the fairway here on 5, Rich.
And this green is just big and flat. What else can I say? There's just not much to it. Not a whole lot of contours one way or the other. Go flag hunting if you got a good number.
Oh, he's got to be grateful about that. Just barely avoiding the bunker. And now we'll have a putt at it.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Ooh.
Big putt for par coming up.
There is a significant amount of right to left on this putt.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The tee shot here at 6, Rich, just sort of sits against the player's eye, doesn't it?
There's 5 bunkers out there, Luke, that are perfectly placed, especially the 3 down the left-hand side. That's where the player's eyes are drawn to. Only the biggest hitters, though, can fly them all.
Oh, that was mashed. Well, the toughest challenge seems to be passed here, finding the fairway off the tee at 6.
Just one difficult pin position, top right on this green. Other than that, most everything is flat, and this is definitely a great birdie opportunity.
Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And that'll move him to 2 under par. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. There's few par 3s tougher than this 7th hole at TPC Scottsdale.
I don't think there is one. I mean, you got deep bunker right and to the left-hand side to a green that just seems to repel golf balls time and time again. This is just, it's such a tough shot.
Going with the hybrid.
Players on other side of the golf course making some noise.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 2nd.
A nice little draw. Nothing sweeter.
That was a great shot at the right time.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Leading by a couple after that hole. Let's head to the 8th hole and the tee shot on this par 4, Rich.
And again, you got a couple of bunkers down the left-hand side that your eyes are drawn to, even though your eyes need to be drawn out to the right at that tree. Tons of space out to the right. Those bunkers, those are no good.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. All right, approach shot here into 8. Rich has got a bit going on.
It's just a long, fairly narrow green. It kind of slopes in from both directions, but don't come up short and right when that pin is over on the right-hand side. It'll get you.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. Here we are on the tee at the par 4 9th, and is driver necessary?
Driver is not necessary unless you can hit that power fade and get it past that bunker. But if you can't, just take out a 3-wood, find the widest part of the fairway.
Awesome stuff.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Well, Rich, that's always a nice way to get going out of the gates and in top spot. Impressive.
I got to say, every facet of this player's game was in great shape today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Looking forward to watching it. Not a bad drive. A little bit shorter than Beamer. Not bad.
Oh, this is a lovely part of the golf course, Rich. You're in the middle of the fairway at 10, you're thinking birdie, but you've also got the first glimpse of the stadium hole in the background.
Oh, you get the first whiff of the Coliseum behind the 10th, don't you? Yeah, it's a little intimidating here. There's not much to this green. It pitches mostly from back to front. Certainly can get your second shot close, but you know what's lurking. You know what's back there. It'll get your attention.
Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. There's a bit of water that comes into play here at TPC Scottsdale, and it gets right in your face on the tee shot on 11.
Yeah, it's the first thing that you notice. And you don't stop noticing it until you get on the 12th tee box, Luke. It's all down the left-hand side. The most intimidating tee shot on this golf course by a long shot, including the 16th.
Yeah, this is a quality-looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. From start to finish, the 11th hole here at TPC Scottsdale is an absolute brute.
Second shot at 11 is very difficult. Water hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting the green is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is no fun. Anything out to the right is just fine.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Not a bad play, that one. 14-footer.
Little birdie look in here.
And he's down there. You got to read.
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
And this one is for his par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Currently at -4 for the round. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is not as popular as the 16th in terms of par 3s, but it still presents a test, doesn't it?
It's still fraught with dangers. Deep bunkers left. If you hit it too long and too far on the right-hand side, obviously you're coming in the water. This is a hole you just want to find the left front portion of the green, 2-putt, and go away.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Just didn't drop. This putt for par here. Okay, let's head to the next. Now 2 shots up after that one. Rich, being someone like I am as a duffer, I'm thinking water, I'm thinking bunker, I'm thinking desert area. This is not a comfortable tee shot.
I don't think there is a comfortable tee shot anywhere in the world for you, Luke, to be fair. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Okay, step 1 done. And we've found the fairway off the tee on 13. Are we trying to lay up here or find the surface?
Laying up? Did I just hear you say lay up, Luke? Who are you? Nobody lays up on a par 5 from the middle of the fairway, and certainly not you today. Go for it. We're going to take out the 3-wood or whatever it is, and we're just going to let this thing sail, baby.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Well, that's up near the green there, Rich, in just a couple of shots. That's fantastic stuff.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
That's a high-quality recovery shot. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And he moves to 5 under par. Still in the lead now after that hole. Standing on the tee at 14, that bunker is more a visual sightline than anything else.
Most definitely. I think you want to take it just on the right edge of that and just go ahead and tee it high and let it fly, my friend.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
This is his second shot. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. And that putt will drop. Well done. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. On the tee here at 15, Rich, there's a whole lot of agua down the left-hand side, but you can't be thinking that.
You can't, but you know it comes into play. The longer you hit it, the more that comes into play down the left-hand side. You got to keep it down the right third of this fairway. Find the fairway. You can have a great opportunity to knock it on in 2.
Quality shot, that one. Standing here in the centre of the fairway on 15, you feel like you've achieved something getting a tee ball in play. But now you're set up with a real challenge here in this risk-reward nature.
I'm laying up 8 days a week and hitting wedge in there close for my 3rd, Luke. No chance I'm taking on this second shot.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
This putt to get to 7 under the card. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Looks like about 22 feet to the hole.
That's disappointing. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
He's got this one for birdie.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Well, it looks like a pretty benign tee shot if you're just seeing the hole alone, but when you're in the amphitheatre of the 16th, it becomes a lot more intimidating.
Something about 20,000 people getting ready to give it to you one way or the other kind of gets your attention pretty quick, my friend. There's not much to it other than the fact that you know what the stakes are, whether you're going to get cheered or beered.
Choosing the 9-iron here. You don't need much to fire up this crowd, but that one will get them on their feet. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. Let's check in with Colin Morikawa, shall we?
This is his 3rd.
Don't know about you, Beamer, but I would have loved to have hit a shot of that calibre. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Well, when I get to the 17th tee, Rich, I always think of Andrew McGee, who made a 1 here. But you'd take a 2 or 3.
Listen, I'm going to take anything that's not a 5 or a 6 because you can seriously do some damage if you're not on top of your game. This is a great hole.
Tee shot is looking good here. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
Go on, get in the hole. And so close to the birdie. What a shame. And that should secure the par on this one. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. All right, Rich, we've made it onto the tee here at 18, the final hole, but there's still plenty of work ahead.
Yeah, unless you're flying it somewhere in the neighborhood about 310, you're not going to clear the water, so you got to bail out to the right and avoid those deep bunkers. But even if you can clear the water, you got those church pew bunkers down the left-hand side. They're going to see a lot of action, and those are nasty. This is a really, really good driving hole.
That's a high-caliber shot. Well, there's a sense of relief standing in the middle of the fairway here on 18. It feels like you can really get after this approach shot.
Yeah, second shot. This has changed dramatically over the years just because the simple fact you're coming in with such a shorter club. You've got 3 different sections of this green, front, left, and back right. There's no reason you can't get it close with just a wedge in your hand.
Yeah, quality shot that. A 7-footer right here. So close. And trying to finish off his round with a par. And another round safely in the books. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. That's pretty nice, eh, Rich?
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.